Hello. Hi everyone. Oh, how's everyone been? Ooh. It is Thursday. It is 8 in the evening where I am. What's it like where you are? It's really cold and windy and rainy kind of day, but I don't have anywhere to go, so that's kind of nice. Hello to Prince Anime, Neko, Sardus, Romy, Tristy, Cerebro, and Angel Guts. I wanted to I wanted to have a longer stream earlier, and then the bed sucked me, which has been going around, I've heard. So I didn't get out until much later than I would have wanted. Hello, Unicode Heart, Ayumika, Monodromonti, hi. It's good to see you. Thank you, I. Yeah, it's nice to get back to streaming, finally. But yeah, I've been really under the weather lately, so I wanted to sneak this under the wire because I wasn't going to get my 2 streams in otherwise. Yeah, I had a cold there, and then past couple days my back was hurting me, so it seems to be a bit better now, so but I am probably going to cut this short, maybe going for like 2.5 hours, because I want to hop in the shower, and we have movie night in the server in, let me see if I can do math real quick, 6 hours. We are going to be watching Alison O'Daniel's The Tuba Thieves, as well as a short Walled Unwalled by Lauren Sabu Hamdan. I'm really excited for both of those. We've been watching stuff in the server weekly every Thursdays, and next month I'm gonna try to see if I can do some more often streams. Basically, I want to do like a lot of horror and horror adjacent stuff, if people would be down to see that. The link to join the Discord is just if you scroll down a little bit. I used to have a chat command for it, but I might need to reauthorize Nightbot or something. It's just not working. But yeah, how's everyone been? I've been, you know that bit from Parks and Recreation where he's like a depressed person? Could a depressed person do this and he holds up like a puppet or something? I felt like that, but I've been trying to get oh hello, Snowsprout, hi. I felt like that, but for trying to get old computer emulation working. And if that's not something you've done, it is a pain in the ass. It's really difficult, because a lot of the documentation assumes that you have first-hand experience with the thing that you are emulating. Yeah, hi Farmsteads, hi. Yeah, if you weren't here before, that is Tanuki Matt's heart rate up at the top. I have a different... Yeah, coasting at a very relaxed 75. He must be in the bed right now. Oh. But yeah, I've been trying to... Actually, let me see. Can I have a game capture already? Let me just get rid of this. Get out of here. Get out of here. I'll show you some of the fruits of my sick/depressed labors. Desktop, where is this? You'll hear a loud beeping noise, don't be alarmed. Okay, let me try to capture this window. Is this going to be a game capture, or is this going to be a... What is this? Is this a game capture? Does it think that this is a game capture? Specific window, no. I'm going to need to make a window capture for this. Window capture, do not make source visible. Okay. Capture cursor off, I think. Okay. So this is GS Plus, which is a Apple IIGS emulator. I'm gonna leave the music on just because this does not make a lot of audio. This does not make a lot of I have not been able to figure out how to get this to do a lot. Partially because I keep trashing my install drive. I'm not entirely sure how I'm doing that. Sorry, this is going to be a very disorganized stream. Okay, let me move this over here. Okay. F12. Is that not on this one? Is it F11? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what happened there. I shouldn't press F11 again, though. Okay, can I relink this? Why is this not there? Wonder if I have to quit, maybe relaunch it? Okay, I think it's back. And you actually get to see the boot this time. The thing that loads alongside with this is which you cannot actually see, is a very, very big, like, what do I call this? Like a terminal window that's just like booting out like all of the like STL render, loaded, Direct3D, OpenGL, like all that stuff. But yeah, for whatever reason, the 2GS installer is a little bit weird. It's a little bit funny. It's very, very easy for me to trash my disk install. I've done it several times. But let me just quit out of this and select the application I would like to use. System? Yeah, because for whatever reason, the start menu, let me see if this will work. Yeah, it doesn't. The start menu is broken for whatever reason, which basically means the desktop. Let's see, tools. Can't remember if there's anything in tools. System setup, maybe? No. System, drivers, fonts, STs. There was something that I wanted to show off with this, but I don't know if it's gonna let me get into that again. Disks? Yeah, okay, disks. Let's go to SynthLab. Actually, I will need to turn off music for this, and I don't know how loud this is going to be, so I do apologize in advance if this is blaringly loud. Jesus Christ. Okay. I turned it down a bit. So yeah, this is SynthLab. So it gives you a variety of different wavetables to choose from. I think this is, let me see. Oh, hi Possum, how's it going? Welcome in. Let me see if I open sequence. Actually, is this one? Yeah, that's the one that we just heard. I am kind of talking over myself here because I'm using desktop audio and I've had to lower the audio output, so I'm talking louder. It's because the music is much louder than you are hearing. Let me open this one, maybe? But yeah, there's a variety of like little sample ones. Actually, I think that was the one that we just listened to. Let's just listen to Midsummer Dream. Oh boy, that's funereal. Can we, does this do anything? Is bumping up the BPM do anything? Oh, there we go. Oh, hey, Bep, how's it going? But yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, this is the, I guess this is like a pan flute. A little bit crunchy. So you can change the octave. Oh, hi Holly, how's it going? Hi. I don't actually know what all this is. These are like semi-octaves? Is this like... Oh, I hear that now. So, I think this is like a diagram of like how the... I'll be honest, I never really mess around with stuff like this, so I don't really... Probably not the best person to show this off, but I'm guessing this is like a diagram of... Oh, you can change. I clicked on these. You can actually change how the oscillators are working. Greetra! Hi, Greetra! So... Oh, interesting. This works like a little piano roll. So clicking through, you can slide. So that's this oscillator. It doesn't like it. But yeah, we can change the instruments, trombones. Let's see what's soft strings sound like. That doesn't sound too bad, honestly. But yeah, there's MIDI sequencer. It's wave list. Guess that's strings. Clarinet. Yeah, but because I have not been able to... So yeah, this is just Apple IIGS emulation. I have not really been able to mess around with actually installing stuff on here because it seems like it is very, very easy to trash the install. Because I have gotten it set up, gotten it to desktop, rebooted, and then it says something about the host drive area is not protected and the desktop doesn't boot. So it seems like a very finicky machine. And none of the guides are very instructive on this. It definitely does feel like the kind of thing that you would have to basically know how to run like an Apple II, which maybe is a bit above my head. But that's all I've been doing with that. And that really is all I can show off at the moment with that, just because it is does not want to stay unbroken for me. But one other thing that I've been messing around with that is less prone to breaking. Oh, that actually did that capture actually did work. Is Atari ST Emulation. This is called Atari. I've managed to set up the firmware to the point where I can actually load a game, so I'll actually just show off a game real quick for this. And you actually just watch. This is in real time. as far as I can tell, Atari is like a Atari ST emulator that is attempting to accurately emulate like the Atari as best it can. I have to imagine just like setting this up and then just like, I don't know, you go get a cup of coffee or something. I can't imagine just like sitting here just like waiting for this thing to, I don't know. I was actually looking at an Atari ST. Those things were beautiful because like when I saw it booted into a like a desktop environment, I was really surprised because like I thought the Atari ST was a console. I didn't realize it was a computer. Which goes to show just like how much research I put into this before I set it up. And it boots into a gorgeous, quite frankly, gorgeous looking desktop environment. As soon as the memory test is complete, look at the bee, look at the bee, look at the awesome bee. And here we go. Let me F12, let me make sure that my hard disk is set up correctly. No, it's the floppy disks. Desktop. Is this the appropriate directory? Oh, hi Sut. How's it going? Yeah, isn't it beautiful? It came with a so this is probably the easiest one to set up with, and it comes with a open source BIOS that made things a lot easier. It's a little bit finicky apparently, but is this the right one that I want? No, it's storage, ROMs, Atari ST. Okay. And back to the menu. Okay. Oh, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. So it's the actual, let me just double check. Yeah, aren't the icons gorgeous? So what I want to do is, yes, I need to do this. Okay. That is Flight Simulator 2. Okay, and here we go. And there should be a, yes, a PRG I think is the program window. Or is the program launcher? Oh, Oiter. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Also, hello. Welcome in. How is the audio of this, by the way? Doesn't this sound great? Doesn't this sound awesome? So the only thing... God, I need to turn this down on my end as well, because it's just... It is purring. Volume mixer... Where's this? Atari. Yeah, I need to turn that down. It does sound like a... It does sound like that. The only thing I've been able to figure out how to do is, literally just turn my view around. And I think, as far as I can tell, I think those are the wings. And that's the rudder, I guess? This truly is the immersive audio experience that only Atari can provide. That's so true. But, so obviously I don't know how to run this, and the funny thing about like the mouse simulation on this is it doesn't take the cursor. Like some of the old mouse-driven things like will take your cursor and will map it properly to the actual window itself. Whereas this is, if you escape the bounds of the cursor, the bounds of the program window, you have to map the cursor around the other side to come at it from the other angle, so it comes into the program window from the other side, and then it it's very, very awkward. Hints about the key bindings. I would say probably I'd say this is a read the fucking manual type game. But let's do demo, because there is a demo in this. And pilot lights turn on, and it's gonna fly. The audio does not get any better once it's in the air. Okay, so we can actually change our view while we're up here. That's kind of cool. So it's not like a pre-recorded thing, you do have like some control over it. One of the things that I found on this is you really do have to, I imagine, not having gotten this up and running myself, but I imagine you really have to like rely on your instruments, because this is like polygonal, like what would you even call this? This isn't really polygonal. It's just like flat vectors. Also, it does change the camera view at some point. It's kind of like in a, yeah, this is the back of the plane now. It's kind of like in a very funny analogy, cinematic camera mode in GTA, I guess. But it's very difficult to judge how far you are from the ground. So it is a real kind of check your instruments kind of game. Oh. Hello? What was that? Oh, we're not... Are we gonna crash? Is this the demo? Is this the recorded demo? Do we crash in this? Are we gonna take a dip in the water? This is so scary. Is this just what is this just what the flight sound is? I don't think so, but look at this bridge. Isn't this awesome? And this like harbor with like the pier. I'm gonna let this keep going for a second. Let me see if I can put some slightly better music on this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Look at that shot. Isn't that awesome? You got a flight stick today? Oh, also hello. Hello, Kefki. How's it going? This is gonna be kind of a weird, disjointed stream where I just show you a bunch of little things, but I just want to have a stream today. But yeah, this was of the old computer emulators that I set up. This was by far the easiest. So this one is called Atari. I'll just type it in here. Pretty simple. It just took a little bit of digging to figure out where everything was and get set up with it. And I managed to get a game running in it. Like this is I downloaded from where did I grab this from? Atari Mania is where I grabbed this from. Hello, Cass. This is just a demo. I'm not actually flying this. I do not know how to fly one of these flight simulators. Oh, also hello, Hikata. Welcome in. Ranch Toost as well. Apologies if I don't miss anybody. If I miss anybody rather. Let me see if I can pull up just so you can see what like an Atari ST looked like, because these things are gorgeous. So the Atari ST, a line of personal computers. Yeah, I think they, from their, let me see, Atari Corporation. Yes, I think that they, one second. ST officially stands for 1632, referring to Motorola's 68000 16-bit external bus and 32-bit internals. Okay, I was wondering if the 68000 was involved somehow. That was a part of a lot of computing during this era. But yeah, not the biggest expert. What am I saying? I know basically nothing about these. The only hands-on experience I have with like computers of this like time period are, I was given an Amstrad, which I owned briefly by a friend of the family. It was her husband's computer for a bit. Let me see if I can just pop on image capture. Do not make source visible. Did I put that on my desktop? Or did I put this? Yeah, the desktop. Okay. Oh, that's way too big. Yeah, this is what an Atari ST looked like. Matt must be sleeping. Is this gonna autoplay on a new thing? Actually, I think I turned autoplay off. Let me see. Birdman extended. Let's go back for a little bit more Birdman. I'm actually quite liking that. Oh, hi Skeleton Witch, how's it going? Welcome in. Yeah, this is the only thing that I managed to load so far. The one other thing that I did want to check out, let me see if I can find it. It is a scenery pack for this game, which I basically only want to play exclusively because the cover is incredible. It was released for the Amiga as well. So this particular box is the Amiga, but let me just show you. Hawaiian Odyssey Scenery Adventure. So this was released for Flight Simulator 2, this is the game that we're playing, and it's basically just a map pack for this game. So it's more or less just I don't know. Doesn't look gorgeous right there? The reason that I want to play this so bad is more or less just the box art. I feel like it looks like a Gorillaz album cover, or like a Adventure Brothers like season key art or something. It looks like concept art for the Venture Brothers. I don't know. I love how this looks a lot. But yeah, I'd like to. I do have the disc of that, but I don't know if I have to. I don't know if it's a standalone thing at all. I don't know if I have to like have Flight Simulator 2 installed somewhere on my disk and then run this. So I might have to poke around forums or something to get the answer to that. But yeah, I don't know how long this demo goes on for. It just keeps going and going. And it's like it's a bunch of vectors, so I have to imagine it probably doesn't take up that much space in memory. The only real things I saw that were 3D were like the bridge. And that's just probably just vectors like stacked like up the other way, I'm guessing. I don't really know how this is working. But yeah, I'm kind of curious like how big this like map is. But yeah, there's the other basic kind of options here. Oh, the mouse is so finicky. Okay, let me. You really do have to wrangle this mouse. Okay. So there's. Okay. Yeah, you can change it to Jet World War I Ace. Multiplayer, apparently. Don't know what that is. Oh no, hang on. Mods. My Jice, mods, help, my Jice. Mods. Am I gonna have to... Who's in chat? Who's in chat? Thank you, Sirdeus. Thank you. Also, hi Soleil, how's it going? Welcome in. Thank you. Let me see if I can just turn this off. Okay, let me just get rid of that. I'm so scared of just like having a window capture, just in case it randomly decides to show me something altogether that I did not want to show on screen. Yeah, let's get rid of that as well. Get rid of that. Get out of here. So something that I wanted to... Let me just pop up open it over here. Something that I did want to show off, because I thought I wanted to play something from the Living Book series of games. So if you weren't around for my previous Macintosh stream, this is an emulator that is running in my browser. It is called Infinite Mac. It comes with a lot of software just from the get-go. Let me just close some of these so I just have a little view of my desktop. So I'm just going to open multimedia. Where is multimedia? Yeah. We're going to play Just Grandma and Me, which is, as far as I'm aware, the first book in the first title in the Living Book series. How's the volume, by the way? Can the volume be increased?
Just Grandma and Me by Mercer Mayer.
Volume seems good? Okay.
Hi, I'm Little Critter. Welcome to Living Books. To have the story read to you, press this button. To play inside the story, press this button.
I love this voice actor so much. Look at this funny little dance. So, the format for all of these is pretty similar. So Read to Me, which is just basically it plays through automatically. Let Me Play allows you basically just to click through yourself and interact with stuff. Variety of languages. Each of them also comes with its own little game. So it's not just a book. There's also a little interactive portion to it. And this particular game, it has a sandcastle maker.
Hi, come and make sandcastles with me. You can pick up buckets and dump them anywhere. Use the stick and the stones and shells to draw and decorate. Each tool does something different.
Okay. Man, there's a lot of likely band evader. Come on. 3 is, I think, the most I've ever gotten. That's crazy. But yeah, this is how it works. You have a... Oh, the crab gets scared. I never saw that before. Look at that. So yeah, as you mouse over, you see the little portion of sand that gets kind of darker. And it's like a little grid. So you have like a little grid that you can pop them down. And... I'm gonna pick up a different one. Okay, and I think maybe like this. And we get a different one. And let's try to go for the square one. Now, what happens if I... Okay, yes, I was wondering, can you make them too high? Hello, Valerie. Hi, welcome in. It's pretty crazy, honestly. I'm gonna try to make a traditional, like, little castle. Let's say this big. Like, this is going to be our perimeter. And let's make the corner. And I want to do the corners as well. And like this. Okay. And let's try to see if we can do some like that. The boings are pretty fantastic. Pelican. Get out of here. Ew, gross. Don't do that. There's so many videos of like people having to wrangle... A second. People having to wrangle pelicans and just like opening their mouths and pulling birds, cats, just stuff out of them. But yeah, all the stuff you can decorate. So you can put a little flag on the edges there. I'm not sure what water is, but we'll take a look at that later. The spoon, which you can use basically to decorate like little kind of like windows and stuff. Where's actually the... Okay, there it is. That's what the spoon does. This is... Oh! So this is, I think, is from what I can tell, is... Can this be used for something else? Oh, okay, so it scoops out a little door, so you can make little arches. I was wondering if you could use it to, like, camp the sand to make, like, a smooth corner along one edge. Can I get a different tool? Can I put this back down, please? Mods? 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 I wonder if this is like a weird mouse simulation thing. Oh, okay. You. The stick, as far as I can tell, is just used to write. That's my awesome signature.
If you don't like what you've made, don't worry. Click here, and a big wave will wash the whole thing away, so you can start again.
That's pretty cute. Let's get a shell. So you can put some some starfish here. And yeah, you just click through a couple times. I got a sand dollar. Okay, what else you got in here? A limpet or some other kind of clam. Let me see. Yeah, what does this do? Oh, I guess you can use this to make like a moat. Ooh, okay. I always thought that this was... Oh, so there's a... You can see there's a limit to the, your actual playing field. And does this go behind? Oh, it goes behind! Okay, this is actually really cool. I was wondering if it would kind of go on top of everything, but it seems to intelligently, like, know where, like, the layer is. So before I click on this, I want to see if it's possible to... So you can print these? Oh. Critter's scrapbook. So I don't know how to save this, but but you can print stuff. But yeah, if I was to just click here, does this? It erases everything. But there were some other sandcastles in here.
If you pick one of Critter's castles, yours will go away. Is that okay?
Look at these little faces.
Okay.
I like that it just animates like this. It's very, very cute. Okay, let me try something else. Let's see this one.
If you pick one of Critter's castles, yours will go away. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There's a special word for a sand dollar's mouth. It's called Aristotle's lantern. Let me, what does a sand dollar's mouth look like? Sand dollar's mouth. Why is it called Aristotle's lantern? You know, I don't, I'm trying to think, are sand dollars... Sand dollars are, like, everywhere, right? They're not, like... I'm just wondering if I've seen these before. For whatever reason, I associate them with America. I think possibly because of the name. I wonder if we call them something different.
Are you sure you want to quit? See you later. Bye.
Yeah, each of these Living Books games has a has an interactive component, in addition to the actual book itself.
Press this button.
They're called Sand Heroes. Yeah, I'm gonna play.
We went to the beach. Just Grandma and me.
Yeah, each of these is illustrating a scene from the children's book, Just Grandma and Me, and also has some music, narration, and some interactive components. So we can kind of click around and see some different things once this is finished animating. You had this as a kid? Oh, that's awesome! Yeah, somebody else said that they played the demo of this as a kid. I think Higata, maybe? Bird in the tree. Their mouth is called Aristotle's lantern because Aristotle dissected some sea urchins and was like, what the heck am I even looking at, dude? This part kind of looks like a lantern. God, Aristotle was so fucking stupid. Ooh! Oh wow, did a flyby of the cow? Or anything up? God, I bet making one of these games was really fun. It feels like it would be fun. It was probably as time crunched as anything else would have been.
Are you excited?
Yeah, Grandma, I am.
All these weird little creatures. Oh, the flippers? I don't think I've ever done snorkeling.
When's the bus coming, Grandma?
It will be here soon.
Anything in here? There's just a frog in here. So what happens if you...
We went to the beach. Just Grandma and me.
Oh, okay, so you can practice reading. That's clever. Cute. Oh, look at this. And what are stickers? Oh, so you can...
Nest.
Okay, that's cute.
Leaves.
Door.
Door. Chimney. Fence.
The xylophone.
Knothole.
Flower. And the squirrel's animation is so long.
Flower.
Oh, wait. That's not what I want. Okay. That's not what I wanted.
We went to the beach. Just Grandma and me.
Okay, so apparently that goes back to the main menu, but if you mouse around somewhere down here, it brings up that other menu. Maybe if I click out of it, it would just close it. Whoa, that was a really good animation, actually. The fact that it goes over the, that it's on a different layer of the text is really, really cute. To save them from animating them turning around, I bet.
I wanted to set up the beach umbrella, but the wind was too strong.
Kid, you're gonna fly away.
Whoa!
The dog
It's
just
windy today.
blows his whistle and the kid's just like, okay, I guess I'll come back down. Oh, there's a turtle! Can I click that again? Is the turtle gonna come back? My turtle isn't gonna come back. My friend. Starfish? Doing some Michigan J Frog shit. What are you up to over here? That's Cherry Scampers. These are kind of like Arthur type characters. Like I kind of associate a lot of this type of like kids furry drawing with Arthur. Look at this. You don't really see this that much anymore. This kind of overall with like a single strap.
Can I try? Can I try? Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah, I think there is one Arthur Living Books. I'm gonna play that at some point.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, Grandma.
A rescue mission to save Cherry Scampers from the Pelican. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. I was wondering. Yes! That's awesome. And I think all this does is just... Oh, interesting. This is a separate object from this.
I wanted to set up the beach umbrella, but the wind was too strong.
Okay.
I flew my kite instead.
Oh, this cute cow. That cow is so cute. Oh, look at this little possum. I think that's a possum in her little dress. Pelicans are pretty terrifying guys. red text narration button looks like a funny ghost tone to you. You're Go crazed. You're obsessed with Go. And what are these guys doing?
Nice hat, Mom.
Oh.
Ouch!
Can I get you guys to play again? Oh, it bounces back. That's really cute. It like it doesn't just like the fact that they get the ball to bounce back to them instead of just like doing the half-assed thing of just like starting the animation from scratch. I don't know, it's cute. Do you know what crab's mandibles are called? Ptolemy's loot. Valerie, I think you are fucking with me at this point. I don't think that's true. Also, I'm not looking up an image of a crab. I don't know, I don't like crab. They're scary. Oh, can I... What? I need her. I want her. I can make you feel young again, baby. What was I saying? Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my!
I can fire all them off! Yes! This game is awesome.
I flew my kite instead. Can I have my kite back, please?
Oh no!
I bought hot dogs for Grandma and me. But they fell in the sand. So I washed them off.
Oh my god, kid! Those aren't good. Those aren't good. No! No! The seawater brine hot dogs. These are really kind of crispy chewing noise. I don't know if I like that for hot dog. The fleas? Get back on there. Oh, they're gonna go for a swim. You got any more in there? He has plenty. Turns out he has plenty. That's fine. He is rich in detritus. This cute frog girl. Whoa!
Food! 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 Good! Good! Good!
New sound alert for somebody who wants it.
Food! 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 Good! Good! Good!
Oh wow, that is a clickable object as well. What about the window? What about this? Ooh. It's Jiminy Cricket. Oh no, I can make her eat more of it. Ugh. Terrible. How about the book? If I was really demonic and wanted to induce like cramping and like H rolls, I would have made it so each of these individual pages was its own little animation. I would have given kids a completion percentage of like how much they got. Like, oh, you only got 68%, better go back. The cola. Wash down the sandy hot dog. Sandy saltwater hot dog.
I bought hot dogs for Grandma and me. They fell in the sand. So I washed them off.
That crunchy sand.
found a nice seashell for Grandma, but it was full of a crab.
Whoa. That's scary.
Grandma, crab! Big eyes! Claws! Yo!
Oh, that's nice, dear.
It was full of a crab is like such an awesome way of like phrasing that. Oh, like the sand is too hot? Too hot for a wee little pause. Everyone's wearing these like awesome like these awesome like single strap overalls. It's like it's the fucking 40s or something. I'm like, look at these gorgeous clouds. Aren't these really pretty?
Just a minute.
There's somebody in there! What are you doing? Yes! Yes! Yes. This game rules. You gonna tempt fate again? You gonna poke that beehive?
Whoa!
See what you get. He just immediately just like steps right back over to it. Okay, how about this? I've been looking at the radio and wondering what this does. Hmm? I wonder if each of these buttons does something different. Hmm. Diogenes is clarinet. No. Valerie, come on.
Oh, that's nice, dear.
He's still there! The awesome grasshopper! Buddy. Oh, I completely forgot about the stickers. So yeah, there's one for each of these. Antenna. Speaker. I wonder, was that an animation? Oh, that's like a unique animation. Oh, okay. So there's like a couple different ones.
Look. Sandal. Lotion.
Lotion. I wish there was one where the guy just like took a big swig out of it.
Shack.
You thought he was gonna drink it as well.
Found a nice seashell for Grandma, but it was full of a crab. I found a nice seashell for Grandma, but it was full of a crab.
It was full of a crab.
I wanted to blow up my seahorse, but I didn't have enough air. So Grandma helped a little.
A seahorse. Ooh. This is really good. This is really good comedy animation. Yeah, she helped a little bit. Is this an owl? Looks kind of like an owl. Oh man, he got a boot. Oh, wait, he got a fish! Oh. Buddy! The fish, like, was like, oh, I'm gonna get away, and just, like, hop back into the boot. What are you doing? Can we actually play this? No, it just replays the same animation. I was wondering if it would, like, make a funny noise if you managed to get it right. But it is swapping places a lot. I think that's just the joke of it. Oh. Yeah. Yes! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Are these turtle eggs? What are these? These are moon jelly stones, actually. Yes, these are not of this earth. Oh, Hazel! Hi, Hazel! Hazel Banui! Hello!
I wanted to blow up my seahorse, but I didn't have enough air. So Grandma helped a little.
Helped a little.
I told Grandma
Oh,
to take me
this is cute!
way out in the deep water, but not too far.
This is so cute!
Ooh, it's cold.
Aww. He's being very brave. He's going way out in the deep water. Look at this cute... God. It's awesome when the computer just, like, takes a little bit to catch up with it. This little possum. It's like the goggles. This guy's awesome. I love this guy. Actually, looks more like a, I think we've seen possums before. It looks kind of more like an aardvark, actually. This is my friend Gomi. That's Gomi. Yeah, the little eggy pattern. Look at these. Oh, are these gonna do... Yeah, they're doing jet skiing. Is that what that's called, actually? I don't know if that's called jet skiing. What do you call this? Water skiing? I think it's water skiing, maybe?
You.
That is jet skiing. I thought, isn't jet ski like the self-powered thing that has, like, its own motor? And it's so cool. Look at all these, like, tiny, like, background people that all have their own little animation. Oh, that's the tiny little radio. It's gonna play the theme. You think they're both called that? Okay. I can't quite tell what this one is doing. It is a nice tune. Oh, it gets stuck on the letters.
Not.
Oh my god, that's awesome. It got stuck on the letters and it kept replaying it.
Not.
What a cool. I don't know. They're doing some fun, like really fun stuff with like the text on this. Play. This is really cute. I thought that the seahorse might have something. Aww. Okay.
I put on my fins and
Whoa!
my mask and showed Grandma how I can snorkel.
Look at this cross section. This looks awesome. I like that Grandma looked at the camera. She's like, okay. Cool. Ah! A lot of screaming on this scene so far. Oh, it coughed up its pearls. Anyone else think medium implies this way easier to open your eyes underwater than it actually is? I find it hard to do that, but I don't know. You always think about this. Of course. Oh, that's really cute, the way it sneezed. Oh! pinching the fish. I want to see this again. Unless the water is isotonic to your tears. Is isotonic pH? Oh! That's really, really clever, the way that... I want to see this again. It's like, it pulls the mask off, letting a bunch of water in, and so he has to get lifted back up to blow the water out. That's really cute.
What do you see under there?
Oh, he makes little flappies.
What do you see under there?
Oh, hi, Squib. Hi. How's it going?
I put on my fins and my mask and showed Grandma how I can snorkel.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
I dug a hole in the sand for Grandma. Then I covered her up and tickled her toes.
Grandma's beach look is really cute. I was thinking that. Are these little guys throwing popcorn? Oh, okay, I see. You guys just gonna keep doing that? Oh, we actually got that one that time. What are these in the ground? Oh, it's gonna make the popcorn's popping sound. Three little pigs over here. Okay, they both make the same thing. What is this? Whoa!
Oh, don't you tickle me again.
Now what is this thing beside her? What is this? That's nothing. What about the shovel? Ooh!
I built a sandcastle just for Grandma, but a big wave came.
The animations in this are really impressive. They're very, very cute.
Grandma said that's what happens to sandcastles, and we will build a new one next time.
Whoa! Okay, that's very clever. The fact that they come out of the other side. What about the flag? There's something very funny about anthropomorphized starfish. These weird little alien guys. I love this springy, bouncy noise. What about this? They love animating those big umbrellas, taking a dive into the water.
It's hot up here.
Shut up. Aw. What about the water? Did I click the water? Whoa! God.
On the way home, Grandma was tired, so I told her I would watch for our stop.
This is very, very cute. Look at all these, look at all their Sunday clothes. Look at them. Valerie, I don't know if that's real. I don't know if that's true. I'm excited to find out how many of the things you told me in stream today are just complete lies.
Moo.
That one's not lies? Oh, okay. Itode. Itode. Oh, this guy is clickable. Just his hat, though. Nowhere else. Just his hat. Everyone was picking their dang nose on this bus. Use a tissue.
I'll watch for the bus stop, Grandma. I'll watch for the bus stop, Grandma.
They probably don't. Yeah, that is true.
We had a good time at the beach. Just Grandma and me.
Aw. Very, very cute. Let's see what else there is to see.
Good night, and pleasant dreams.
That's very, very cute. Ooh. Oh, you can turn off all the... Oh, that's cute.
And that's the end of my story. Goodbye. See you later. To have the story read to you, press this button. To play inside the story, press this button.
Love this funky little dance. But yeah, that was just Grandma and Me. I think this was the first in the Living Book series. I'd love to play some more of these at some point. Let me see. If I quit.
Do you want to quit?
I love these little animations.
Okay.
Yes. And there you go, back to the desktop. There was one thing that I wanted to check before I switch to, because I do have a Marigovision that we can watch queued up. Let me see. Games, Macintosh. Yeah, let's do this. So that should go into downloads, and then put this on the hard drive. Scroll down. Okay, should launch just there. Okay, this is Happy House. Hello. This game is really, really cute. Oh, thank you for the posture check. Ugh. Something that I really like is just how well observed this is. The big broccoli. You just watch them stuff their cheeks there, and then they then they trundle over to take some of the stuff out to eat properly. Oh, the stretch! I don't think I've seen that animation before. Hi, Rachel. Hi. How's it going? The big stretch. I wonder, do I have any saved information about this? Let me see. Mac. Uh, I do. Let me see. Is the redirect going to work? I want to try to see. Does she have a home page? URL not found. 1 second. I'm just trying to find the web page of the person that created this. Really should have done this before stream. Okay, so let me see. I think we've seen all the animations for it, so pretty simple. It's not really so much a pet simulator, but it is like a very like well observed. Like the animations are all like very well observed, and the way that you close it is you close the How is it that you do this again? Oh yeah, and then it comes over to paw a little bit at the door or at the window of the enclosure. And ask if you would like to finish. Happy House was created by Hami Arai, supported by Thori Yamamoto. Good night, sweet dreams, Ruby. I love you always. So this was a memorial game. This was made in response to her pet hamster Ruby passing away. So the creator of this is Hami Arai. An interesting name there is Thori Yamamoto, who is the creator of Pickle's book and is a fairly active like Mac dev. was like pretty involved in like the God, why am I blanking on the was like a pretty active Mac dev. Let me just show the website for this. Yes, this was a Macromedia Director project. Here we go. Can I put up a little bit of a window capture? Okay. I don't know why this is not working. I'm just going to post a link to her webpage. Here we go. So that's that. And we can switch over to... Let me just throw this back up here. And I need to close this. Okay. 1 second, studio. Okay. So we are going to watch another Computer Chronicles episode, and that will be it for the stream. This one is called Software in the Schools. Let me know how the volume is, and I can increase it or decrease it. As far as I can tell, I think this was personally given to archive.org by the actual producers of the show, which is why it has these bumpers on them, which are normally cropped off by the actual networks themselves.
This is the Apple Classroom of Tomorrow here at the Stevens Creek Elementary School in Cupertino, California. In this second grade class, there are 24 Apple computers. The Macs are on a network. They've got scanners, laser printers, and multimedia workstations. Now, every school can't be lucky enough to be an experimental lab in the backyard of Apple Computer, but virtually every school these days is using computers to teach its children. Today, we take a look at software in the schools on this edition of the Computer Chronicles.
Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by Central Point Software, suppliers of utilities software, including disk backup, data recovery, file and desktop management, and virus protection. Central Point Software, making computing safer, simpler, faster. Additional funding is provided by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software, and by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and
Byte
Bix.
Magazine. I mean, the 80s had a long hangover, to be fair.
Welcome to the Computer Chronicles. I'm Stuart Chaffee, and with me this week is Jan Lewis. Jan, it used to be that when a kid was home in the evening, he had a choice between doing his homework, boring, or playing some video arcade game on his Nintendo. But fortunately, these two environments are merging now. This is an example. It's called Outnumbered, a new generation educational game from the Learning Company. And the scenario is we're in a TV station, of course, and these bad guys are trying to take over the TV station.
This?
And it's really an adventure arcade game. You see that bad guy's chasing me. I'm trying to run into the newsroom before he gets me. And I can go down there, sit down at that little TV monitor, and all of a sudden I've got a problem to solve here. Let's see if we can solve. See, we're as smart as a 7-year-old. 7 minutes were taken away from the taped interviews on Tuesday.
Thank you for the follow.
The answer is 13. What do you think? We did it. Okay.
Did it, okay.
This is fun, Jan, but to some degree the jury is still out, really, on the role of computers in education and whether they really do contribute to serious learning. What do you think?
Well, the jury may still be out, but the statistics are in, and there's a lot of statistics
thank
right
you.
now that
Thank
are
you very
showing that
much.
in all aspects of education that computers are helping dramatically in terms of comprehension of information, in terms of the ability to develop analytical thinking, basic skills like math functions, et cetera, in just about all the ways of measuring these things. All the kinds of things that you want out of education are in fact increased when you do use computers. So I think that you know, what we're going to see is, of course, more of the merging between entertainment, which is what people really, not just kids, but everybody likes to learn that way, and yet there's lots of content. And we're going to see the results of it in having people just be simply better educated when they get through with that.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Jan, today we'll take a look at the newest hardware and software being used to educate our kids, from simple off-the-shelf games that teach math and reading skills to high-powered multimedia and network systems that have become major components of the in-school curriculum. Now, sometimes it takes disaster to bring progress, and that was certainly the case in Watsonville, California, where the 1989 earthquake caused major damage. But one result was a new elementary school with a brand new approach to using computers. Here's our report.
Starlight Elementary School in Watsonville was the first public building erected in the area after the earthquake. Watsonville is an agricultural area, and the school district thought this was the chance to bring the benefits of technology to its rural population. The school was 80% Hispanic, and they wanted to broaden its ethnic base.
We chose technology to be the focus here at Starlight as our magnet.
What does that mean? Hey, can we unpack that, please?
It's a way of teaching for tomorrow. We call our school Technology with a Heart, and I believe that we want to meet the needs of students. We want to give teachers the best tools that they can have and that are made available now.
Thanks to a $100,000 grant from IBM, Starlight Elementary installed an extensive network of 65 computers. The school is also using IBM educational software to teach reading and writing in both English and Spanish.
We chose IBM for the look of the station,
lab.
the
It was
fact
awful.
that it's very easy. It's all contained in one unit with the monitor and the computer itself. We really wanted the graphics of the IBM, and since we knew that we would be a networked school, we had heard, and now we are coming to find out, that the networking using the IBM is extremely fast.
The computer system at Starlight includes multimedia workstations hooked up to CD-ROM drives and Laserdisc video players. The attraction of the technology is exactly what the school administrators wanted. Starlight Elementary has drawn in new students from the more affluent areas of Watsonville, and the computers now offer not only a multimedia environment, but also a multiracial one. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
Whoa, Broderbund. Let's go. I know them. I'm familiar with their products.
The Macintosh is quickly replacing the good old Apple II as a primary platform for educational software. And here to show us what's new on the Mac are Tracy Tandy of Broderbund and Sally Moore of Great Wave Software. Jan?
You know, Sally Stewart just had an interesting observation about the Macintosh. Great Wave has really put a lot of investment into the Macintosh all along, even when the Apple II is primary. Are you seeing it pay off now?
Well, I'm the education coordinator at Great Wave, and every day people are calling in and asking for LC information and classics, and it feels like I'm doing a lot of representing of Apple indirectly as well. I'm pretty sure that the Apple IIe will be still supported. In fact, the LC is going to have a card that will use the software for that. However, I suspect that this is the direction that a lot of schools and parents, I know the reg cards we're getting right now, coming back with our software, are indicating that.
Using Macs, yeah, all right. Now, Tracy, of course, one of the reasons we're doing stuff on the Mac, because I think a program like yours, KidPix, really takes advantage of the kinds of things you can do on Mac
KidPix
LC,
mention.
for example. Run us through KidPix, and I want to see as much of it as we can.
All right, let me show you. KidPix is a paid program designed especially for kids. It uses not only visuals, but sound. As you can hear, each tool has a characteristic sound.
Miserable.
And this is our rectangle, this is our oval.
I hate the way it makes
Even
sounds.
our undo is fun and has its own sound. And
I hate the sounds of KidPix, honestly.
There are standard erasers as well, but there are some real fun effects you can have clearing your screen. This one's Firecracker.
Okay, that'll be popular, no doubt.
That'll be very popular. And parents and teachers can turn that sound off, too.
Oh,
this is our wacky
okay.
brush. It has a series of effects. This is called shapes. This is our fractal tree brush. These are randomly generated fractal designs. Each one is a surprise.
Actually,
the
did my stream announcements using the online KidPix thing.
As you can hear. And splatter paint is pretty much self-descriptive. This is one of Nancy Buck's favorite tools. The electric mixer is a unique tool, especially for KidPix. With it, kids can get in here and they can transform their art instantaneously. Let's try here. This is the checkerboard tool. This time I think we're going to clear our screen using Ding Dong. I think you'll know why. One of the very special features of KidPix is its talking alphabet.
O, P, Q.
The program ships
that's
with
very
both a
cute.
Spanish-speaking and an English-speaking alphabet, as you can hear. Now, children can come in here. They can not only identify individual letters, but they can come in and they can create whole words. We can stamp out a word.
U.
So this is a great learning tool, and we're finding that kids love it. And the next tool, the rubber stamp tool, allows children to come in. Now, a lot of children, very young children, this program works for kids as young as 3 years old.
KidPix is awesome.
They can come in here, they can stamp right here in 2 or 3 sizes. I can create a whole art collage, a whole world with this ready-made art. I'm going to choose a little bluebird and put him up here on my cup. I can give him a melody, just multiple stamp here. And it also has a wonderful way of moving things on the screen. Now, if I want to move that, I'm going to go choose my moving van. I'm going to move my apple. Let me gear it up here. And we'll put that right there. Each tool also has a special mystery effect. This is to intrigue children and keep them interested. This is the paint can.
Whoa.
KidPix also takes sound to another level. This is our ability to record sound. If you're working on a LC or the 2SI, or if you have Mac Recorder loaded on your system, you can come on in here. I can record a sound. This is my KidPix bluebird. We'll save that with our art. And when we play that artwork,
Let's hear that roll back that beautiful.
My KidPix bluebird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Excuse me, once I get out of KidPix, will you, so we can get to Sally in just a minute so we can
I'll
take a
do
look
that.
at the Great Wave stuff. I'm sorry, John, go ahead.
Can the kids add their own stamps? You had a number of predefined artwork.
They can edit stamps. There will be other stamps available eventually. There's over 100 in the program, so they can't necessarily add their own stamps right now, but they can edit them. Yeah.
All right, Sally, you have 2 things you want to show us from Great Wave, Number Maze and Reading Maze. And I guess we have Number Maze up first. How does this work?
Actually, this is Number Maze, Decimals, and Fractions. We do have a version called Number Maze that precedes this. And this program is designed basically for ages 8 through 15, and it has adult remediation, and I can guarantee it does remediate many of us. What we have here is a fairly difficult maze. It has a whole range of difficulties, and you can either change them here, or as you are successful getting to that house that you see there, it will increase in difficulty. And what happens is, as a visual reward, the attic will open up and give different visual and auditory.
Okay.
The other thing you can see here is it does keep statistics and progress. You can keep those for up to 50 students per file, with many files on one disk.
I'm not sure I understand what's going on here. Where do the math problems come up here as you play the maze?
Okay, that's what I'm going to show you. Okay, this part behind the scenes is where I've set this particular student. 3rd through 8th grade, plus the adult portion. This particular student's on 3rd grade, introducing fractions on a practice level. You also have mastery and review levels. Here's my little cursor, and it does change. What I'm doing is going to a gate now on the way to that house. It opens me to a math problem. And as you'll hear, it does speak. It takes the capabilities of the new Macs.
Wow.
And you can re-record this using the LC or the 2SI or using a Mac recorder. So if you had bilingual students or the students felt comfortable with the parents or the teacher's voice. Now what I'm going to do, this is a very simple math level I have here. I can either drag, or I can click, or I can use the keyboard. So it gives me a whole range of different
1
skills.
over 2.
You got that one right.
Yeah, good thing. All right, it would give me up to 4 questions then, and it would eventually open up this gate. I'm going to stop though and go up and leave the door.
Yeah,
It
Sally,
will do that automatically.
I want to make sure we have time for reading maze. We only have a minute left, so could you show us that?
Okay. This one's reading maze. It's also a maze configuration. This is a very simple one. You'll see the students up here again. And what I would be doing is going into another room looking for the items that you see there.
So it was kind of a learning adventure game here, huh?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It's a language arts for
I love the way
ages,
it's like the screen is like
3 through
changing
8.
as it's like going from room
And
to
I
room.
found one of those. I select the tool, and it opens me to a problem screen, very hard one, or I can go to a more simple one, which would be word recognition. And what I would do here, as an example, is select the right one. It would then take me back to the maze. The maze gets increasingly difficult with magic tools and other items.
And there are parts in there actually where the child could be given a task and have to read the words, as I understand it, to do that task and then physically perform the
Right.
task.
It's both a maze portion and an actual, as you can see, the maze got more difficult here because I was successful in the last one.
Yeah. Real quickly, just a few seconds left. Let me ask you, Tracy, you described KidPix as a paint program, but it's a little bit more than that, really. I mean, how do you see that? Is it a game? Is it an education tool? Is it creativity training? What is it?
We see it as all through
I figured you'd say that.
Yeah, we really do, because it integrates sound and all the visuals, and there's a lot of feedback in there with the talking alphabet. It teaches children as well. They can make equations, they can make words.
Well, all three of these are great. Thank you very much. All right, one of the raps against computers in education is that the poorer schools sometimes can't afford the technology, but in many cases, it is in fact computers that are helping low-income schools to break away from the past and bring top-quality education to disadvantaged students. One good example is the Ravenswood Middle School in East Palo Alto, California.
A lot of schools in California.
Ravenswood Middle School sits just across the freeway from the affluent neighborhood of Palo Alto, home of Stanford University. But here on the other side of the tracks, in East Palo Alto, most of the students come from disadvantaged homes. But thanks to a $100,000 grant from Apple Computer, Ravenswood now has an extensive network of Macintosh computers. One of the main applications at this middle school is MediaWorks, a multimedia tool that lets students use audio, video, graphics, and text to create school reports.
You can take all of the aspects of media, put them all together, and
Apple.
While you're doing that, you're using math, and science, and social studies, and English. When you're writing with the text, you're doing your English skills, your language skills.
I need to look into this for later.
When you're trying to research, you're doing social studies work.
The students at Ravenswood have used MediaWorks to create reports on a broad range of subjects, from the environment to earthquakes.
Quake update 89, how lives are changed and are currently affected.
Okay, so this is basically just like PowerPoint, more or less. They have some bangers on this. What the hell?
The teachers here say that while the computers play an important role in helping the students learn about particular subjects, the most important contribution of the computers is that they get the students interested in learning.
We have some kids who probably wouldn't have opened a book on a subject this year had it not been by the encouragement of the technology and knowing that they would be able, if they did this, they would be able to use the computers, they'd be able to use the video cameras.
For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Maria Gabriel.
Getting kids interested in math, reading, or history is not always easy, but with computer software, you sometimes can't tear the kids away from the keyboard. Here to show us why are Julie Gibbs of Davidson & Associates and Marcia Lifter, who's going to show us something from Scholastic Incorporated. Jan?
Marcia, one thing I'm sort of curious about with some of the packages we've seen and we're going to see, are these packages being bought by the school for the kids to use? Are they being bought at home for the kids to use? Or are they sort of a research facility that kids are doing on their own?
Well, there are different kinds of packages. Some of these come out in a consumer edition, and that's for sale for the home computer. And then some come out in school editions, and you'll get 2 discs in the school edition. You get your backup with it. And then there are lab packs where you get 5 for a school, or you can have custom lab packs. And then some schools are buying site licenses, and the districts are buying district licenses.
So it's covering all those areas, really.
Yeah.
Julie, let's turn to you, and you've got 2 things you want to show us. Let's start with the Macintosh, and Math Blaster's been a pretty popular series.
Math Blaster.
One called Math Blaster Mystery now. First of all, what level is it aimed at, and then show us how it works.
Well, this program takes on where Math Blaster takes off.
I see.
And that is Math Blaster's for grades 1 through through 6. This program is for grades 5 through 12. It has 4 levels in the program, and this activity is called Weigh the Evidence. The idea behind Weigh the Evidence is to reach this target number. In this case, it's 61. And we have a certain number of moves in which we need to reach that number. Under our help screen here, we can see that goal. The minimum number of moves here is 7. Also, under our
Is this just
pull-down
Tower of
screen, we
Hanoi?
can get a hint which tells us to mark the weight that
Is this
doesn't
just Tower of
belong.
Hanoi?
So in this problem-solving game, we're also learning strategies for solving the problem. So the first thing I need to do is to determine which 3 weights I need to add to get to 61. So I'll mark the 53 because that's the one that doesn't belong. Now I need to move the
I don't think this is
weights
Tower of Hanoi.
over onto these 2 scales. What I can't do, though, is move a higher number onto a lower number.
Right.
Wait, whoa, hang
So
on.
I'll move my 11 back over here.
It is Tower of Hanoi, never mind.
Move my 27. Make room for my 23.
This literally is just Tower of Hanoi.
This is clearly
My
not 2
11.
plus 4 equals question mark, is it?
And I think I've got it.
Right.
You did 7 moves, exactly.
And I got 7 moves, so I got my 100 points.
I want to ask you to move over now to
Weighing
the other
the
one you have up
evidence.
on our MyTax
Shut
machine
up.
here, which is Spellosaurus. Again, who's it aimed at? And how does it work?
Spellosaurus.
This program is a spelling program, and it's designed for children in grades
Whoa.
1 through 6. It has 5 activities, including the
Terra-
dino lists in which you can put in your
Terraptutor.
own spelling lists. The program does include spelling
Escape.
lists up to grade 8, and they have about 200 words in each list.
Zug.
What I'll go through and show you first is the Terratutor activity. And
Terratutor.
we'll select our list, 3rd grade, and meet Professor Terra.
Listen.
Oh,
You
my God.
see and hear the word to get you started.
Oh.
Then it's
Now,
your turn
Professor
to
Terra
spell the
will
word.
show us the word,
Press return
we'll hear
when
the
you are
word,
finished.
and he'll also show us how it's spelled, and then we will have the opportunity to spell the word ourselves.
Yeah. B-I-L-L.
Early
Yeah.
text-to-speech is so
Yeah.
funny.
Now I'll go ahead and spell it.
Stupendous.
Stupendous.
Get some positive reinforcement from Professor Terra. Now, if by chance we spell the word incorrectly, Professor Terra will give us some hints on how to spell it correctly.
Let's try that word again. Some of the letters
And we'll have
you
4
typed
chances
are
to spell
not
that word
correct.
correctly, and then he'll show us the word.
Julie, is there evidence this stuff works? I mean, do we know that computer software can teach using this approach?
You know, we get letters all the time from our customers who
Well,
tell
we get
us
letters.
how the grades of their children, or from educators, their students, how their grades have improved. We hear that all the time.
All right, Marsha,
I'm
let's
sorry,
turn
I
to
don't
you.
have
You
I'm sorry.
Again, we
I'm
were
sorry,
talking before
Rhea.
when Jan asked you about really software at the resource level. It might be in a school
still a bit
library.
too afraid of
This
phrase.
is called Point of View, and show it to us.
This is Point of View by Scholastic. It's a history processor.
Also, I'm
going
just about to wrap up. I'm
click
literally
over
just
here,
about to
watch
wrap
how
up.
the icons move.
I'm gonna have a shower
If
shortly.
I have a pull-down screen just like this, it gives me just a short piece of text. When it has a drop shadow, and notice how we turn to a cross. Now, behind Jim Crow laws were more linkage of material.
Okay, hold on one second. Now, at the bottom, what we have here is a timeline, basically.
This is the
and you can just
timeline.
This is
slide the cursor along to pick a time
hyperlinks.
to
This is
the-
I can move
hypertext.
it. Now notice what happens to the icons on the screen. They change. But
Okay.
I need to know what else is happening during the time of the Jim Crow laws. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to go up to Explore, and I'm going to ask for a map. I want to know about the black population of that time. So it's going to give me a map based on
God,
20
I love like
years
old
of
Mac
census
interface.
materials.
It's
I'm
so
asking for
so
black
cool.
population, United States, and now we'll see coming onto the screen a map giving me pictorial representation. All of this can be printed out for the teacher's use. It can be put into a report authored on this program for the student. Now I go to Explore, pull down Chart, because I want to see this map in a chart form. Again, it's going to be a column chart. I'm going to bring the map forward, and I'm just going to move over a couple states. Let's move over
Is
a
this
northern
that northern
state.
line?
Just simply
Hey,
move it
Elias,
over.
how's it going?
It turns into chart form, and let's move Texas
Automatically
over.
making a bar graph out of those
It's an
three states.
excellent bar graph. Let's move it in front. And now we can see, we can do a compare and contrast on the black population.
Is Rhea
Now, as I
rating
move
Northern
along
Lion?
the bottom, the timeline, notice how the icons are
Hi,
changing.
So you're
Matt.
advancing in time,
Hi.
and the
Hi, Matt.
chart is changing accordingly
Along
to
with
what
it.
year we're
And
looking
the
at.
map.
Sure, and the map.
is
Yes,
changing
yes.
too. Now, we can author in this, we can print out, we can hook to a video, we can control a video using point of view on the Macintosh. I'm going to close this. And it's asking me, do you want to save this for a report you're doing? No, I'm not writing a report.
But you could have printed it out and put it in your paper that you're doing for class.
I certainly could have printed it out,
yeah.
and I can make it
go
as
follow
large
my
as the
friend
screen. And now I'm going to click on
Matt.
Kennedy, and we'll see some materials from then.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me. I thought somebody was in the studio, just like broke in and started yelling at them.
There are some sound clips, and the
that was
fact
terrifying.
That you can hook up to your own video, to your favorite Laserdisc, really helps this be a full program. So this has been a very short overview of point of view.
And how would you suggest schools use something like point of view?
I see it as a research tool for the student and the teacher. I see the teacher going in and pulling perhaps Emancipation Proclamation, printing out a copy, passing it out to the students, and everyone then is studying from the same document.
Sure. So a resource for the teacher or the student for that matter. Thank you very much. That's our look at educational software for kids. Stay tuned now for this week's Computer News.
See what news is in the world of computer.
In the random access file this week, Toshiba is shipping
awesome
the first
dress.
laptop portable computer to offer full-color VGA using active matrix display technology. The T3200 SXC color laptop uses thin-film transistor and liquid crystal display technology. The Toshiba screen can display 256 simultaneous colors. The 3200 SXC weighs a hefty 17 pounds.
I don't think you need more colors
than
than that,
too,
honestly.
at about $9,000. Microsoft and Silicon Graphics are joining forces to develop three-dimensional graphics technology for personal computers. Microsoft will integrate Silicon Graphics Iris Graphics library technology with Microsoft systems and application software. The Iris Graphics library provides tools to let users manipulate color images in 3D space. Commodore says it's now shipping CD-TV, its long-awaited interactive home entertainment and education system. The company says its CD-TV interactive multimedia system combines the features of computers, video game machines, and compact disc music players. It is meant to be used in conjunction with an ordinary TV set.
Did this
it
ever
will
come
sell for
out?
less than $1,000.
Did this ever come out,
PC
or was it
Magazine reports
Vaporwave?
that IBM is planning to announce
Never
its
heard
own
of that.
toolkit for porting Windows applications to OS 2. The porting toolkit is based on the Micrographics Mirrors program. Applications ported with it will only run under OS 2 2.0. Taking a look at this week's top 10 software titles for the Macintosh, Mac Connection reports that Macintax 1990 is in the #1 position with After Dark in second. Third is Mac Utilities, followed by SAM and Adobe Type Manager. Rounding out the top 10 are Quicken 1.5, Suitcase 2, Disk Doubler, KidPix, and Managing Your Money. Time now for this week's software review with Paul Schindler.
Yes, this guy.
If you ever wondered what happened to the dinosaurs or where they came from, you might find some entertainment in Darwin's Dilemma. Now, strictly speaking, this is more a game of strategy than it is a game about evolution, but it turns out the creatures you are building do, in fact, come at you in the order in which they appear on the evolutionary scale. But in reality, the first cockroach was not made up of 4 amoebas, as it is in this game. In order to assemble a higher animal, you take your marker, a small bust of Darwin, and place it next to the animal you would like to move. If there is a clear, straight path to another animal of the same type, it moves, and you may have half or 3/4 of the mergers necessary to create the next higher animal. You lose points for moving animals, then gain them when you create a successful merger. The object of the game is to move up the evolutionary scale with as few moves as possible. It takes 24 levels to reach man. Darwin's Dilemma is $50 from Inline Design in Sharon, Connecticut. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
Aldus is shipping PageMaker 4.01 for the Macintosh in order to correct a number of bugs found in version 4.0. The upgraded version of PageMaker is being mailed free to all registered users. Apple has begun shipping the Apple II card for the new Macintosh LC. The add-in board will allow the Mac LC to run most existing Apple II programs. The card sells for $199. Radius has introduced a new full-page monochrome display for the Mac Classic and the Mac LC. The Radius FPD is a 15-inch monochrome monitor monitor with a resolution of 640 by 870 pixels. It sells for $900. ULEAD Systems has introduced a product that finally offers photo enhancement capabilities to Windows users.
Adobe PageMaker popped up, so yes,
PC users
Adobe
to
did buy
scan,
them.
retouch, compose, and print images with professional quality. It ships in May for under $800. Finally, if you're tired about reading about multimedia, you can now watch and hear multimedia. There's a new CD magazine coming out called Verbum Interactive 1.0. The first issue is due out this month.
I've heard of this.
The 2-disc magazine will include actual demonstrations of animation and interactive multimedia works. Verbum Interactive runs on a Mac 2 equipped with a CD-ROM drive. That's it for this week's Computer Chronicles. I'm Maria Gabriel.
Computer Chronicles has been made possible in
I've read some old issues of Verbum on Archive.
Makers of Central Point Antivirus, a comprehensive program for the detection, removal, and prevention of more than 500 computer viruses. Additional funding has been provided by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software. And
God, this really was the peak era of Don't Copy That Floppy.
And by Byte Magazine and Bix, the Byte Information Exchange.
Yeah, digital magazines are awesome. I had a couple of them. I feel like there was a very narrow window of time in which they could exist, unfortunately. Okay. Let me... Does this... It's not auto-playing? Oh, it was gonna auto-play something. Okay. Let's, pop the music back on. Okay. This was a short stream. I don't think I even got to the... I just got to the 2-hour mark. Yeah, that was about the amount of time that I had to stream anyway, so I'll be streaming tomorrow. I think I'll probably be playing some N64 games. Hopefully I will start earlier and go for longer, but I need to have a shower now, and then get ready for... Oh, Musubi, hi! But yeah, I need to have a shower now and get ready for movie night, which is in 4 hours in my Discord server. So if you scroll down a little bit, you can find a link to join my Discord server. We're going to be watching Alison O'Daniel's The Tuba Thieves and Lauren Hamdan's Walled on Walled. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Let me see who is live so I can raid. Okay, Lily Buried Salmon is playing Death by Degrees. Let's go raid Lily. Okay. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys either watching the movie in a couple hours, in 4 hours, or I will see you tomorrow. Alright, I'm gonna send the raid off now. Take care. Bye-bye.